Christ. This Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025. Starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
First of all, we do a calculation that has been going on since 1969. Our predecessors came together and did a calculation on the dates. As you know, I'm sure you know, son, and many of your audience knows, that the Romans changed the calendar. They changed the calendar and tried to distort the days. Our Hebrew scholars went back to the ancient Hebrew calendars and tracked those dates up into the 60s, and then set the date of the Sabbath, which fell correctly on sundown Friday. From then on, we have been calculating that date, and it's calculated by the new moons. It's calculated by the new moons, not according to the white man, but according to the scriptures, the day of the new moon. And from that new moon, from year to year, the Passover falls on that day. The reason you have a lot of people not following that day is because they alter how they calculate the day.
Shalom, Israel. This precinct officer 500 Yakazakala out of Isupk Atlanta, and y'all know what's about to happen. April 12th, the Lord's 56th annual Passover, man, in Atlanta, Georgia. It's about to go down. Y'all do not want to miss this. I've been seeing brothers and sisters out in the world. Y'all been buying drawers and shoes, and sisters getting their eyelashes and nails did and all this crap. Man, y'all should have been had the money to go to Passover, man. Make sure y'all there. You understand? Don't miss it. This might be the last one. You understand? We don't know. But we're going to keep our head straight and keep our faith with the Most High. You understand? But it's going down, man. April 9th, man. We having the slaughter of the lamb. You understand? And then we having the Round Table of Truth podcast. Heavy hitters on there, man. Talking about everything that's going on in the world. April 10th. We having the kids party. Later on that afternoon, we having 12 Shield General Muhammad teaching scripture breakdown class. You understand? Making sure that you get all your questions answered. You understand? April the 11th, we having the Hebrew Academy graduation for the brothers that done put their brick in and pledged their allegiance to the Most High. And later on that night, we having the all black party, man. Y'all go out and get spiffy. Y'all done bought all these clothes and shoes, man. Come down to the all black party in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Check it out. April the 12th, we're gonna have brunch earlier that day. Later on that afternoon, that's when we having the Lord's 56th annual Passover, man. Sundown, man. It's going down. You understand? You do not want to miss it. You want to be there on time. Don't be lollygagging and doing a whole lot of mess, man. Make sure you there. You understand? April the 13th, make sure y'all, in attendance. They're having the Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. That's going to close everything. But man, make sure y'all have y'all Passover fee paid, man. It's going down. The Lord's 56th annual Passover in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Shalom.
This.
You see this house in Florida? Well, let me show you how I invested into it with just a few hundred.
Don't let your strongest muscle be in your goddamn them Twitter fingers, nigga. Boss that nigga, man. Get your shit together, man. I'm overrated. So overrated. Overrated. So overrated, nigga. Coming on this bitch real fresh, bulletproof, high shoot, bitch, you better wear your vest. She try to get something off her chest, but the drip on her ass made a mess. I'm a real piece of profit on this one, but nighttime sheet, I'm a beast. I'm like, here, eat it up, baby, eat. Here, eat it up, baby, eat. I walk with my pole like a pimp in the stick that I got up a ton. I walk around with a lot of blaze, I lit a rip on them, yeah. Tonight it's a ride, I got a show, live show, and the nigga still indie. Hey, them UPK niggas winning, UPK niggas gifted. Hey, I had a little money, but I lost a little money for that punk ass job. Now I'm getting paid out passion, so it's only right that I stunt. All the nigga wanna hate, frustrates on the face, boy, love wasting time. I don't hate being around broke minds, I motivate their ass and they grind. And that's a real ass leader, real ass nigga, 2G short in the flesh. And I'ma eat my plate so good, I'ma let a little bit water dish. And I'ma beat down your block so rich, top off, you'll feel every leg. I went to another bitch house, cause that bitch ain't clean up the kitchen. And I ain't saying no names, give a goddamn shit, let that motherfucker learn. I left my phone unlocked, woke up, bitch, had a damn chalkboard in front. Wanna know who is this, who the fuck is that, bitch, I ain't telling no business. And I bought another motherfucking chopper, and that big game with some haters, but hey, I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I pass overrated, my money coming steady, I'ma rock out my good talk. Hey, the women looking good, got them white cross, I was trying to see who got good talk. South Carolina, where them 5 thick women, they better know how to cook up. Hey, never take the bitch from scratch, that'll keep a nigga, yeah, on stock. I be in Atlanta with the hitters, zone 6 rockin' with a nigga. Had a nigga walk up to a G, but couldn't get past my security. Yeah, Hawk-a-lot, that's my dog, war ready, and the priest too official. Niggas in the world traumatized, tryna buy a trip off a nigga. But we gon' keep the shows coming, keep these hoes running hill for a change, he'll fly. But I gotta keep my fly swat on me, cause these nat bitches lying. I'm in North Carolina, do a real big shit, I been got new ties. If you ain't round broke, boy, you tired. But me and my niggas, yeah, pass overrated, pass overrated, overrated, pass overrated, nigga, pass overrated, pass overrated, overrated, pass overrated, nigga.
It's the Pass Overrated, man, mixtape, EP, whatever you wanna call it. I'm feeding y'all more, y'all run this shit up, man. Do this shit for the Lord, man. Pass Overrated, man. UPK, South Carolina, man. Chart 2G. Come on, I see you, nigga. Come on.
Why is filing your taxes with Free Tax USA different? Well, for starters, our premium federal tax returns are free.
It was the crossing of the staffs, which means only officers are permitted up here when called upon. Bayashala. Cover. Mariam upon Aquadon, which means to stand and face the east. We're going to go over the prayers, Hebrew and then English. All right. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shobka, Yahweh, Malakotka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lacham, Kal, Gawum, Wasalak Lanawa, Chabawath Nawa, Kashalak Nawa, Chabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Kabayah Nawa, Manasai one, Abal, Awashai Nawa, Mayun, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parak, Lavalamium, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever, so be it. Is the Hakat, or the power. Yahaba Shimi Al-Shad, Balkashad, Nathan Lanawa, Hakat, Hakat, La Rapa'ah, Call Machala, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, La Tahar, Hamat Zarayim, Hakat, Lahakwim, Hamathu, Hakat, Al Rakhawat, Hakama'ala, Lagarshan, Bashimi Al-Shad, Tawada Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against the unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Is to bless Israel. Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wayashirala, Wahabayat Saparium, Barak, Bashimi Al-Shai, the water Amun. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us in Israel, in the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, Asha'ah, Ayunya, Ahaharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayishun, Shawamor, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makarad, Ashamar, Ashdapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'ak, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ithah, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayu, Adam Yalakad, Al Tacharaj, Wal Tashakwat, Al Kiyahana, Awabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Yairiyama, Sawadat, Waya, the Ya Itazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amara, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yashrala, Iwara, Kaya, Nawa Itazawa, Laba, Yakarwa, Ayaka, Bariyat, Yakarafla, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashamai Alayam, Mawaba, Wahagari, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashat, Amishabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadi, Kasiyasara'a, Kayabi, Barakal, Koyashwan, Nashimaro, Ba'ayan Da'aro, Hayawa, Daman, Ladam, Shaitamu, Nadaya Mawat, Kaira, Wakazabah, Wakazabah, Wakatazal Kal Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amaro, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayu, Alahaya, Shaitamu, Kagogu, Kakwash, Lapanya Rabacha, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Hariyam, Kantar Datma, Basairika, Wabasawa Pathka, Tabalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalwan, Wayabakwasha, Shumka, Yahweh, Yabasha, Wayabaholu, Adiai, Wayachaparu, Wayabaru, Wayadaiwa, Kayatha, Shumka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Call, Haratazah. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored, and like Zaed. Yea, all the princes as Zabah, and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fear their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. The blessings. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Wama Yaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matazabia Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapim. Ha Saranyim. Akwatazayan. Achayayan. Wa Akwafim. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. The water Aman. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the priests, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Bicycle Matazi, the gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that have come up against us. As you speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. Sar, which means to turn, Yeshabium, which means to be seated. All right. Last week, we left off in the book of Genesis, chapter 16, verse 13. We're going to pick up in Exodus chapter 16, verse 14. All right. Slacking. It's quite rude of me. Yeah. As always, we translated from the Tanakh into English, well, to ancient Hebrew, then into English. All right? Let me break it down for you. Just bear with me for 1 second. All right. Okay. Okay. Silence this. Don't want to give anybody a heart attack. All right. What's the I? So, Shakaba. Hatar. Wahana. I. Punya. Hamadabar. Dak. Salati. Esma. Ha. Sa. Ha. Sa. Machasapas. Dak. Kakapar. Isle. Ha'arataza. Yes. Well, yeah, well, you're raw. But yeah, Yasharala. Well, you're Amara. Ayash. Ah. Achaya. Achayawa. Man. Hawa. Kaya. La'a. Yadayawa. Ma'a. It's like Ma. Hawa. Waya Amar. Masha. Alham. Hawa'a. Alham. Ashar. Nathan. Yahweh. Lakam. La'akla. Zah. Hadabar. Ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Lakota. Amanawa. Ayash. Apaya. Akalawa. Atmar. Aga. Ga. La. Ga. Lagaga. Laga. 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 Ooh, dang. Lagala. Galas. Lagala. Lagala. Gal. Lagala. Gal. Lagala Galath. Dang, that is a mouthful. Masapar. Napashathakam. Napashathiakam. Ayash. La, La Ashar. Bahalawa. So, Dacha. Dak. Dachwakwath. No, Dak. That's a Tha. Kwa. Ha. Wa. Dachwakwa. Well, yeah, Aisha. Khan. But yeah, Yasharala. Well, you Lakota. Hamar Rabbi. Waha. Ma. Ma. I. Ta. Wahamama Aitoa. Hamama Ayata. No. Hamama Ait. Hamama Ayat. Ayat. Hamama Ayat. Well, you're Madal. Batazamar. Wala'a. Yes. Yeah. Well, Ida. Hamarabah. Waha. I Yat. La'a. Akwatuyar. Achatuyar. Achasayar. Ashar. No, Ayash. Lapiyah. Akalawa. Aquila. Lakotar. Select. Mm-hmm. Next verse. Okay. Well, ya Amar, Mashah, Al Alham, Ayash, Al, Yawathar. Shut that up. Let me make sure y'all can actually hear me. All right, cool. Mama now, Ide, Baquar, Wala, Shemayawa, Al, Mashah, Waya, Wa, Sa, Ra, Wa. Waya, Wa. Waya, Wa. Waya, Waya, Wathar, Wa. Anashiyam, Mama now, Ide, Baquar, Waya, Rum, Thawala, Thawala, Yum, Thawala, Ayum, Waya, Ba'ash, Waya, Quatazap, Ilham, Mashah. Let's clap it up for those 7 verses. All right. We're going to go ahead and get it into the English. Again, we're in Exodus chapter 16, verse 14. Okay, yep. And it says, and when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, Upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, like a little ball or a little egg or something, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. Verse 15. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna, manna, manna. For they which okay. Verse 15. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat. So when the children of Israel seen the small round thing on the ground, all right, that was like a grayish color, as small as the dew on the ground, they thought it was food. Well, manna was just they thought it was a gift, a spiritual gift. And Moses said that it was the bread, which is the seed, like or grain that you grind up and make bread out of. Okay. In verse 16. And this is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it, every man according to his eating, and for every man according to the number of your persons. Ye every man for them which are in the tents, or in his tents. So he said, this is the bread that was promised by the Lord. You and take able-bodied men, go forth and gather it all together, and take it to each person in their tents. according to how big your family is. All right. Verse 17, and the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more, some less. Verse 18, and when they did met it all with an omer, and when they did met it with an omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. So the amount of which that his family would eat or consume is the amount that they get. But when it says over, it's a measurement. It's like 5 pints, a little bit over 5 pints. Okay. Verse 19. And Moses said, let no man leave of it till the morning. He said, don't let there be any leftovers when the morning comes. All right. Make sure it's all gone. Gather what you can eat and what you will eat. All right. You and your family sake. And don't have any leftovers in the morning. All right. Verse 20. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it until the morning, and it bred worms and stank, and Moses was wroth with them. So Moses told them, don't let it be left over in the morning, because he knew that there was a reason why it shouldn't be left in the morning. So some of them didn't. Some of the Israelites, of course, as we are, stiff-necked children, hard-headed as all get out, didn't want to listen, and kept some for ourselves for the morning. And when the morning came, it grew maggots and it had a foul odor. Okay, so now Moses is pissed. He's pissed that they didn't listen to him and do what he said. All right, let's go ahead and drop that and get back to the Hebrew. All right. Well, you lakwatal, athawa, athal, babaquar, babaquar, ayash, kapaya, kapaya, akala, wacham, hashamash, wanamat, oh, wanamas, Well, yeah. But you won. Hashashat. Hash. Hash. Shia. Hashaya. Hashaya. Lakotal. Lacham. Nashana. Shinya. It's like Lacham. Nashana. Shinya. Ha'imar. Lahar. Wayabal. Kala. Makal. All right. Nashiya Aya. Well, yeah, good, yeah, well, it's where you go, where you go. Where y'all go, yard. Where y'all, your, your route. You got your route. I'm a shot. Where y'all more, alhamdulillah, Hawaii. It's like, hey, dark, Yahweh, Shabbath, will not. Mm-hmm. All right. Ashar. All right. Lay your hoe. Wa'af. Ashar. Salaka. Slack it. The water, bear with me. All right. The Bashalo. The Bashalau. Bashalau. Wa'ah. Paul. Ha. All right. Hana. Hana. Yecha. Yecha. Lakom. Lamash Marath. I. Oh, no, that's okay. So that's all right. I. Ida. Habaquar. We're gonna go ahead and just finish this off in English. All right, we left off in English, verse 20, verse 21. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating, and when the sun waxed hot, it melted. Verse 22. And it came to pass that on the sixth day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. Verse 23. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord hath said, Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seethe that ye will seethe, and that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning. Verse 24. And they laid it up until the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. So they started to listen to Moses and following his directions, and it didn't spoil, it didn't have a foul smell, and it didn't cause it to have maggots or worms. All right. Verse 25. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. Verse 26. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. So you be gathering it all throughout the week except for on the Sabbath. All right. 27. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the seventh day for to gather, and they found none. 28. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? So they continued to do the opposite of what Moses said. He said not to gather anything on the Sabbath, but they still went out and they did so. So now the Lord is questioning Moses. How long are you going to continue to ignore my law, statutes, and commandments? All right. See, 29. See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath. Therefore, therefore, he giveth you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let yet no man go out of his place on the seventh day. He said, don't go out on the seventh day. That's the Sabbath. That's supposed to be a rest day. All right. Verse 30. So the people rested on the seventh day. And the 31. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna. And it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. So it was like a seed that tasted like a like a sweet snack, sweet bread. Okay. Verse 32. And Moses said, this is the thing which the Lord commanded you, fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. 33. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a pot and put an omer full of manna therein. So he's saying, he told Aaron to go grab a pot and grab the measurement of five, what is it, 5 quarts, 5 liters. It's a dry measure, specifically grains and other. It's 1/10 of a ephah. It's like 20, ephah is 22 liters. But yeah, he's like, get this measurement, a specific measurement, and put it in the pot. And 5 liters, okay? And lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. 34. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it before the testimony to be kept. 35. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. 36. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. Verse 7, chapter 17. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. 2. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, and said, give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? So they're complaining about being thirsty. And he said, why complain to me? Why would you want to tempt the Lord? Why would you want to piss the Lord off? Okay. And the people thirst there for water, and the people murmured against Moses, and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? He's like, "Are you trying to make us dehydrated? Try to kill us from thirst of water? I'm dying of dehydration over here, right along with my animals. I'm thirsty." All right. 4. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, "What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me." So now Moses is crying to the Most High. He's like, "Hey, look, they complaining to me about being thirsty. What should I do? They about to kill me, man." Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, "Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river. Take in thine hand and go. Behold," verse 6, "Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock of Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink." And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. So the Lord was like, "Well, strike that rock with that rod in front of everybody, including the elders, and I make it so that water come out the rock for everybody to drink. It's drinking water now." Verse 7. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" So they over there questioning, if the Lord is with us. Like, are you sure that the Most High is with us? Are you sure? Because we over here dying of thirst, and then he made it so that they have something to drink. Verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. Verse 9. And Moses said unto Joshua, "Choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand." 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went to the top of the hill. 11. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. Verse 12. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side, and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. Verse 13. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And so Moses said to Joshua to go smite Amalek, go kill Amalek. While I'm up here on the top of the mountain with Aaron and Hur. But as he was up there, his arms was growing tired. So every time he dropped his hands, Amalek started to win. So Aaron and Hur ended up helping him, finding a rock for him to sit on to take a seat, and then they helped him hold his hands up so that the war could be won. Okay, all the way into the sun set. Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, "Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven." Verse 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nis. Jehovah Nis. Verse 16. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek for generation to generation. Verse 18. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father in law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, verse 2, then Jethro, Moses' father in law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back. Verse 3, and her two sons, of which the names of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. And verse 4, and the name of the other was Eliezer, for the God of my father, he said he was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. Verse 5, then Jethro, Moses' father in law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. So Moses' father in law heard of the stories of what the Most High did for the Israelites. So he took his daughter and his grandchildren and brought them to Moses while he was up on the mountain of God. Okay. Verse 7. And Moses went out to meet his father in law and did obeisance and kissed him. Hold on. It means a gesture expressing differential respect, such as a bow or a courtesy. That's how he came and saluted the brother and kissed him. Like, know what I'm saying? And they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And verse 8, Moses told his father in law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had came upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. Verse 9, and Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. So now he's sitting there talking to his father-in-law, and they're going over what happened between them. They're catching up with each other. All right? And Moses is telling of the feats that the Lord had did for him and his people. Okay? Verse 10, and Jethro said, blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. All right? All right. That conclude that's all that for this week. All right, so we're stopping at Exodus chapter 18, verse 10. We'll be picking up next week. We'll be picking it up next week. Exodus chapter 18, verse 11. All right. Yeah. All right. Amadium, which means to stand. Upon Akwadam, which means to turn and face the east. All right. We're going to go over the prayers. So I'm doing them in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. It's the Hakat, or the power. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel is Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us and Israel in the school, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Okay, there we go. Psalms 83. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with him. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zaed. Yea, are the princes as Zabah, and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, and as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, for their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. It's the blessings. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and assistants. Yahweh, in the name Yahweh so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name Yahweh listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Kumatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. This concludes Sabbath service.